What's up, everyone? It's Erica B with the Change Project, and I typically write up kind of a little synopsis of how my workforce development training sessions go. I knew I'd cry. But today was such a heavy session that I really wanted to put a video together about it and share it with you guys, because not only did these students deal with some drama at school, there was kind of a gnarly thing that happened on social media last night that kept about a third of the population at home out of kind of a state of fear, even though it turned out to not be credible at the end of the day. One of my students was held home, and some of them feared just coming to the session and not wanting to stay later on, and I had two of my girls share that in this past week they've had to talk off some of their friends from wanting to take their own lives, and it was emotional and heavy, but it was kind of cool in a variety of ways, because today we were talking about how to view bad events as temporary, how to create some positive emotions in our lives, how to put ourselves in a position where we're releasing some of these limiting beliefs that we have and what's holding us back from creating a life that has more fulfillment and accomplishment and satisfaction in it. And I think we're all crying, but I just want to share with you guys the need for us to be able to spread love and give that to each other. We talked about the law of reciprocity and some of the exercises that we are going to be practicing in this next week that I think are going to be meaningful to not just them, but to myself included, because at the end of the day, you know, we talked a lot about how we all want to be appreciated and valued, and we all want to be able to love and give love, and so many of them talked about how they don't know if they're deserving of it right now, but they know that that's just a limiting belief, or that they're not sure they're going to get asked to go to homecoming, and and I think my entire crew is just going to go together so that they don't have to worry about being asked. But, you know, there's so many things that produce negative emotions in our world, and it's really about the choices that we make, because at the end of the day, our thoughts become things. And if we are thinking limiting thoughts or thinking these negative thoughts, and we're not allowing ourselves to see that, okay, outside of this circumstance, there's something cool that comes around it, and we can create that pivot if we give ourselves permission to do that. And the more permission that we give, the more liberation that we create, not just in our own lives, but in that of those around us. So Megan, who won today, she had a really crazy situation with a friend. And what I loved about what she shared is that sometimes when you're observing people's behaviors, and they can be a little bit annoying to us, a lot of times when we push them away, we don't realize what's going on in their world. And just her intent on trying to include her friend again and trying to show her, like, hey, like, you matter to me, I love you, like, let's work on rebuilding this, just allowed for her experience to kind of change not only her world, but her friends. So I guess if I could just share one thing with you all today, is just go out and do something for somebody, give them some love, like, show them that they matter, show them that they're appreciated, show them that they're valued. Because even sometimes when we're angry and hateful, like, there's usually a reason for that, right? Or if we're sad or being annoying, there's always a reason for it. So we don't have to live in this world where negativity is just dripped all around us. We can replace those drips and just pour some amazing, awesome positivity around. And it takes ownership on our account to recognize that we need to do that, and to be able to change so much of the state that we exist in today. So anyway, sorry for being a sap. That's just me. I got a big old heart. But when I watch these students go through this experience and I see them start to get it, it makes me want to help more. So anyway, whether you want to explore getting a part of this program, want to invest in being a sponsor, or want to maybe invest in your own children, please hit me up. I want to help more, and I want to change so much of what exists around us today. So anyway, sorry. Please check us out, thechangeproject.us, to see what we're doing. And I can't wait for these students to go through graduation and to help empower more people around them. So anyway, sending you some love and light and empowerment. Enjoy a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.